Okie dokie, so I'm out here at the garden. I'm gonna start doing these sunflower seeds because I've never harvested sunflower seeds. And it's gonna be a learning experience for us all. And here they are. I've definitely got plenty to go with. Like here's one down here, that one down there. Ooh. Yeah, check out those seeds. Oh yeah. My garden is a mess right now because we had storms roll through a couple days ago. And so they all kind of fell down. Here's a big old lump of tomatoes right there. Got to go through and separate. I got some steaks, some long green garden steaks for 25 cents at Walmart today. So I'm gonna use those to prop them back up. Oh, my corn fell down too. Oh, I didn't notice that. Well, I think the corn's done too. So luckily, I got it in time to pick it. Here, let me get a close up of this one right here. So that's what they look like up close. So that's pretty cool. There's a bunch of little sunflowers packed in there, and then all these little flowers that are on the front of it just kind of sprinkle off like that. They just rub right off. Then it exposes all that good sunflower goodness. See? I've got quite a few of them. I think I'm gonna try to at least get 3 or 4 good ones. I'm gonna just cut the heads off and go from there. See what it looks like. So usually these aren't ready until like September, but these started growing really early. None of these sunflowers I planted. These are all from last year's sunflowers that dropped seeds, and these grew from them. So yeah, I didn't plant none of these sunflowers. This is all just they took off on their own. So I'm gonna cut the heads off of these and get a closer look. But first, I need to fix my garden. Oh my god. Not a bad corn harvest this year. I just went through and I think I got them all. About 18 ears. Not bad. And I got my garden. I got the tomatoes kind of back in upright position at least. Alright, so I cut my heads off right here. Look at the back of the sunflower heads. Look how crazy they are. Here's the front of it. You want some? Okay, so I guess the next step is I'm going to find out what to do with these things, and we'll go from there. Oh, okay, what's up? All right, so it's been a couple days since I harvested the sunflowers. Actually, it's been a week. Ew. So I had to go pick new ones. So I got 2 new sunflowers. The ones I cut last week, I wasn't sure if they were fresh still, so I went ahead and got new ones. So I guess did a little bit of research on what to do with them. And I guess the first part is, they're ready when the leaves are dead, like that, falling off, and the back starts turning yellow, which this one is starting to turn yellow a little bit. So those are ready to go. I guess the only thing to do now is harvest them and get them out of there. Which they look like they're going to come out. They're already falling out. So yeah, looks like it'd be pretty easy to do without making too much of a mess. Ugh. I can tell this is going to be messy because here's like sunflower seeds, but mixed in there is all the dead petals and little things, and yeah, this is going to be messy. All right, I'm about to move this flag. Hold on. Probably the easiest thing to do, since on the end of these sunflowers there's like little, like whatever it is on it, like that stuff just comes right off. I'm gonna go ahead and knock all that stuff off real quick. And actually, and after I started doing that, they started just popping out. Like they just kind of fall out of there. Whoa, they're just popping out. And I can tell on this head, this part's kind of gross. So that just broke off with me holding it. So yeah. I'm not gonna harvest those. That's crazy how easily they just pop out. I don't know if you can see that. And they're just popping right out. They're sliding out of there. look at all those seeds we got. Cool. Well, since we got another one, might as well do it. I'm pretty sure there's probably an easier way to do this, but it's the only way I know how to do. Of course, if you've done this before and you have a better way, go ahead and comment and tell me a better way to do this. My thumb's starting to hurt. All right, I think I got enough. Well, now that I have thoroughly made a mess, but I think I got plenty of sunflower to start with. There's probably 2 cups there, so. All right, well, I guess the next step's gonna be in the kitchen, so let's go there. Alrighty, so what I did here, right before we go to the kitchen, I found a filter, a strainer, that has pretty much the perfect size. Like, these bigger sunflowers won't fit down those holes, so I dumped them out and I ran it over and they all fell through, and whatever sunflowers did fall through we don't want because they're too small, and all the little chunks fell through, so that's perfect. So now I'm picking them all up, all debris free. So yeah, this is probably like a 1/4 inch mesh, I would guess. It was perfect. Yeah, it's called redneck engineering right there. I found something that I made it work. So now we're going to the kitchen. Alrighty, hello, welcome to Jerry's Kitchen. Not really. I looked up several recipes online. All of them were pretty much the same, so I kind of took the average of all of them. I got this one from food.com. So this is their recipe. There's 1 cup of sunflower seeds, which I think that's a little bit more than a cup, but whatever, it'll work. 2 quarts of water, boom, and then 1/2 cup of salt, 1/2 cup, and salt. And then put it all in a pan. 1/2 cup of salt. Seems like a lot. I wanted to get some like fancy salt, but iodized salt will work. Plus you need iodine, so we're gonna use this. Ooh, that's a lot of salt. Alright, and then add in the sunflower seeds, which have been mostly sifted through, mostly just sunflower seeds. There might be a little bit of crap in there. So, and they float. They're not sinking. Weird. Okay, so anyways, I guess that's what they're supposed to do. I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and then once they start boiling, then turn it back down on simmer, and you just let them simmer, and they have to simmer for like an hour and a half. Some places said an hour, other places said 2 hours, so we'll go with an hour and a half. Alright, so we'll let it do that, and we're gonna sit here and film for 2 hours. Not really, I'm just kidding. So, with the power of editing and time travel, we will go into the future. Alright, y'all, we have reached boiling point. Woohoo! And I must say, it has a weird smell to it. Alright, well now we brought it to a boil. That's considered a boil. So then we turn it back down to low. So I'm going to go with about an hour and a half. I'm going to set a timer for an hour and a half. And we'll see what they look like from there. But it has been an hour and a half. After it simmered for an hour and a half, all of them sank, which to me means they got saturated and sunk. So now they're not buoyant. They definitely got a lot darker. So now it says to strain them in a strainer, but don't, oops, that's still hot. But it says don't rinse them, just strain them, but don't rinse. So we're going to do that. Alright, strainer, and some really hot sunflower seeds. Ooh, look at the color. Dirty water. That's hot, that's hot, that's hot. Alright. Okay, and then it says to lay them out on a cookie sheet. I got a pizza pan, whatever. Kind of chose this because it has perforations, a little more airflow, I guess. Well, I don't know if it'll make a difference, but on a nice paper towel. Hopefully it's big enough. Ooh, that's hot. Yep, they're still very hot. Still very hot. Ow. So now they're all pretty well spread out, and we just let them dry. I'm probably gonna put a little fan on them. That'll help dry them off a little bit. And then it'll be time to bake them. It says let them dry for about, it says few hours, so I don't know. If I'm gonna put a fan on them, I'm thinking 2 hours. It'll probably be dry. So we're gonna do that. Okay, well it's been about 3 or 4 hours. It's almost 10:30 at night. I'm gonna let these dry overnight because it says they need to be completely dry before you bake them, and they're still a little moist. So I guess we'll finish this tomorrow. All right. One day later, they're finally dry. So now I have the oven preheated to 325. To season them, add 1 teaspoon of butter per cup. So this is probably 2 cups, I would guess. So about 2 teaspoons of butter, and mix it up, and then I'm going to season it. This is some pretty cool stuff here. I got some seasoning. This is for popcorn, but it's nacho cheddar seasoning. I don't know. I put some on my eggs this morning. It's awesome. So I'm going to use this because I want nacho cheddar sour sunflower seeds. Yeah. So I got my butter. I'm not even gonna try to measure it. I'm just gonna guess 1 tablespoon. Yeah. It's mixing pretty good. So now I'm gonna put some of this nacho cheddar seasoning. It's like a powder. It's really fine. When I put it on my eggs this morning, it came out a little fast. So now I know. Just a little bit of sprinkle. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Do a little bit more. Make it nice and cheesy. Oh yeah. That's probably good. I don't want to put too much on it. I still want some natural sunflower flavor. I think we're good on that. So, oh yeah. Spread them out. It says to spread them out, and then when you're baking them, it says to bake at 325 for 25 to 30 minutes, stirring occasionally. Now we put them in here. They said you'll know when they're done when they start to turn like golden brown and they get very aromatic. So I'll set it for 25 minutes and see how it goes. Stirring occasionally. And they're starting to smell pretty good. So we got 2 minutes, close enough. Ooh. Yeah, they definitely get very aromatic. You can smell them. They smell really good, especially a little bit of nacho cheese. It smells really good. 5 more minutes and they'll be done. Hello. All right, so it is time. Got them all done. They're nice and cool. They're nice and crispy, like you'd find at the store right out of the bag. So time for a taste test. I was going to throw it in my mouth, but I dropped it. Here we go. It's good. They're salty. I can taste the cheddar cheese. Or nacho. Yeah, nacho cheese, not cheddar cheese. They're crispy. Those taste really good. Alright, so this stuff that I used, it's for popcorn. There's nacho cheddar. So now that I've realized how fun it is, how easy it is to do this, I'm gonna do other flavors, because there's other flavors. There's nacho cheddar, and there's like ranch, and there's salted caramel. I don't know. jalapeno. There's about 10 different flavors of this stuff, so nacho cheddar is pretty good. But now I have a reason to grow sunflower seeds every year instead of just making them look pretty. I'm actually gonna raise them so I can make more sunflower seeds. These are really good. Sam, if you're watching, I forgot to do. Me and my buddy Sam talked like I should split the sunflower seeds in half. Do one half like nachos, do the other half like ranch. Maybe do them like into thirds and do a third flavor. I forgot to do that. So I only made nacho cheese. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching me make sunflower seeds for the first time. Hopefully you guys learned stuff. I got most of the info I used off of food.com. I just literally Googled sunflower seed recipe, and a whole bunch popped up. I wish you guys could try one. Can you try it? Catch it in your mouth? You missed. Alrighty, so thanks for watching. I will holler at you guys later. I'm gonna go make some sunflower seeds.